Alright, the poem we're going to be reading is Olney Green by Lewis Taylor. Hail, lovely flame, we greet thy form at last, risen in its light from the ashes of the past. Why should we name the place whereof we met? Sad to remember, hard to forget. Some meet no more, while others will score years have run. Since there, the old, as here the new begun, we trust the future fully will restore those favors past and added blessings more. But over the past let dull oblivion sweep, the brighter sunshine of the present keep. Two living churches faithful to their word, their ample treasures on thy lap have poured. Perfected plans no sooner have appeared than willing hounds this soul fabric reared, enriched by all the useful stores of art, and furnished well in every needful part. To use converted nature's latent powers, and even the winds a servant made of ours, or in day transformed the shades of night by radiant beams of atmospheric light. As lightnings tamed stoop from their throne above, on messages of friendship, peace, and love. Thus well was finished what was well begun, our hope and joy as seasons onward run.
While we meet the nations this centennial year, in peace and concord, we gather here, a harder task than his who sung sublime, the sofas, praise for all future time. We dare to paint the first sequestered scene, the charms and praises of our Olney Green. O poet of the soul, in thy despair thou told the Christian meek, diviner air and trusting spirit, in that pathway led, thyself still seemed in fearfulness to tread. But who may doubt life's burden, since laid down, thou wearest the Christian's everlasting crown, forever in his firmament to shine. We call our beauteous fame for thee and thine. Among our tasks we've finished or begun, the task shall be pleased and a favorite one. Still we read and well observe the rules of Triacino at review of schools, and truth and hope and charity or love shall raise our thoughts to themes this world above. In conversation, learning to excel, and walking lowly, worthily, and well, thy warm apostles, yet our hearts shall cheer. We too have friends like thine, as dolly dear. A century since to charm the listening ear, thy lyre was tuned, would thou warrant with it here.
Olney Green its tranquil joy controls, while past the busy wheel of command trolls, far during thunders of the rushing train, the screaming whistle sounding over the plain. No stormy strife disturbs the placid breast, but silvery moonbeams soothe the tranquil rest. Wide over the hills, the bells' melodious chime now calls the morning over the vesper time. We and our children will together share the stories of wisdom hither oft prepare. Not only from Ohio's changing clime shall come the pilgrims to this cherished shrine. From sister states they gather, it may be, from distant homes, from lands beside the sea. We welcome those who may deserve to share our shrine of learning and our house of prayer. In the observatory's border eye appears the light revealed of other starry spheres. When books and study all are laid aside, the youth go bounding with ecstatic pride. Their various arts and mimic sports they try, buoyant with hope and glad expectancy. Exultant life leaps through each nerve and vein. The young rejoice and old are young again. Behold a scene so joyous everywhere, glad shouts and laughter rend the ambient air.
Such youth are thine, such shall ever be seen through lengthening years of time on Olney Green. May they go forth prepared to do or bear life's burthens meekly in its duties share, and never be those precious truths denied, for which our fathers suffered, served, and died. Humbly serve and faithfully follow them, bearing their Savior's seal and diadem, till, having gladly laid their burthens down, they also wear his everlasting crown, to beautify this cherished home of ours with shrubbery graced, fragrant with choicest flowers, by modest merit and arranged with taste. These various trees upon the lawn were placed. Those of the forest that the axeman's blade spared for no cause, we spare for grateful shade. Youths, maidens, matrons, fathers' frequent feet tread slow to where the votive pilgrims meet. Along the brook promenade, oft hand in hand, through all to where the oaks and maples stand, with songs of birds to greet the coming morn, that these and those will only green adorn. The cool, clear fountains and those shadows set, and sparkling down the rivulet, metallic tubes their fresh libation pour, and the old oaken bucket is needed no more. The stream under my bather's form may hide, or skaters over its frozen surface glide. The flying feet, like denizens of the air, transparent waters still securely bare.
School shades, how frequent will repair, thus kindred spirits congregated there, with books or study, or in healthful play, or converse sweet, to while the hours away, and friendships formed to be renewed above. Thus faithful here will angels there approve. Oh, never, never, in this peaceful air, may all disturb rabbit, bird, or hare, for his their sake, whose feeling heart and pen plead for God's creatures as for fellow men. But it may be, as changing seasons glide, mischiefs may rise, his honors to divide. Even here and may succeeding records tell that they were unworthily unwell. Successive troops of children come and go. Ocean tides, the restless ebb and flow of human life, the ever-changing sea of time that rolls into eternity, the dread unknown, mysterious and strange. No more temptations, trials, tears and change. Blood ransomed spirits in that holy place, and the light of God upon the radiant face.
When low life's embers on our hearthstones burn, our alma mater, gladly will we turn, recounting still each other dear remembered scene, and pace the solemn shades of Olney Green, or still recall with memory's sacred tears, the dead, the dear, of 80 years, the blissful home of the kind souls so nigh. We wait, calm, to bid adieu and die. If we rest or some sacred spot, these lines unheeded and our names forgot. Some gifted bard may strike a loftier strain, while Olney Green and early place remain.